Uh-oh. Evan got real right here. Took off the
Mm-hmm.
sunglasses,
Mm-hmm.
putting on the goggles. Here we go.
Well, you know what time it is.
It's time.
It is time.
Wait. Oh wait. You froze. What?
Oh, I'm not frozen.
Oh, you froze. But you did freeze.
I
Um.
well, I froze. My internet did not freeze.
Top five.
Top 5.
Top
Count
five.
them. 5. The best segment of the entire podcast is here, everyone. We are going to rank our top 5 of whatever category we could be doing tonight. And like we've been doing the last several times, we're going to do it in draft form so that nobody can have any of anybody else's picks for their top 5. So, Devin, why don't you tell us what we are going to be drafting tonight?
All right. So tonight on our top 5, we are going to be drafting the top 5 video games. Top 5 video games. Now this, let me just say, this is going to get real contentious. It's going to get real contentious.
It really will.
It's going to be a good old fashioned bar fight if I've ever seen one. It could get ugly. It could get ugly. People may be called names that shouldn't be, but yeah, video games. I mean, really, what we're shooting for, we are not doing like you can't pick the entire Call of Duty set, or you can't pick like Madden in its entirety, or Lego Star Wars 6, or whatever you want to say. You cannot pick that certain. You have to specify like, you know. Modern Warfare, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, World at War, something like that. So that's kind of what we're shooting for. So you're picking a specific game, not just the umbrella that it could fit under. Okay. So for the order, I'm gonna give myself the hook just because I like the hook. I like making back to back.
Cooking.
With the number 1 overall pick, I'm going to give that to Mr. K. Pitty.
Yep.
I'm going to give the number 1 overall pick to Mr. K. Pitty.
Yep.
Then I'm going to help Melvin out and not space his picks out so much. So I'm going to give him the number 2. So I'll go third. Caleb, you are first. So the floor is yours.
Well,
draft is on.
We've seen this game make a resurgence in the recent time period.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the
I just want to say this. I'm sorry. It is of all time. It is of all time. I want that on the record right now. It has to be.
Fortnite. Fortnite's going 1. Best game ever made.
I think that is true. I think it's true.
Prime Fortnite is better than any other gaming experience anyone has ever had.
I've never enjoyed playing a game more.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Devin's just a Fortnite hater, man. He just doesn't even get on.
Sure is, yeah.
I'm not a hater. They had something, and they did too much. They did too much. Just if you got something, leave it alone.
Devin wishes he should go back to non-turbo building.
Oh, that's a fact.
Combat Pro.
You can book it.
Combat Pro.
Yep. For a fact. No doubt about it.
Yeah. I mean,
those were the days.
Yeah.
It was a great game. Great game whenever it first came out.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I'll get into my pick. Man, I just got to go with my heart here. Hopefully you all will agree with me on this pick. But this is where I grew up in the video gaming world. So with my number with my pick
I know
in
where you're
first
going.
round, number 2 overall, I am taking Mario Kart.
Wow, that's not
it was
where
on
I
the
thought
list.
you were going.
It was on the list.
That's a big time choice, though.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
Yeah, and it's never steered me wrong. You know, the different versions of Mario Kart,
Pun intended,
over the years, it's just they're all good, and then there's something that you feel when you play some Mario Kart.
I want to know what your favorite version of Mario Kart is.
Oh, this is a great question. Wow.
So, off the top of the dome, you got the GameCube Mario Kart, you got the Wii Mario Kart, you got the Nintendo 64 Mario Kart, you got the Nintendo DS Mario Kart.
Mm-hmm. You've also got the Mario Kart 8 for the Switch, the new version. For me, it's got to be the Wii Mario Kart.
Yep.
Wow,
that was the right call.
With the Nintendo DS coming in at second.
I've got the 64 Nintendo 64 Mario Kart in first place, and then I have probably DS in second.
Fair enough. All right. For this next one, it's kind of crazy that this game has lasted to the number 3. I wasn't worried about one person picking it. I was kind of worried about the second person picking it. This, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, is the highest grossing game of all time. They have left pretty much what they've got. They've left it alone. They've had it for a long time.
Yeah.
Give me Minecraft.
Yeah.
Yep.
Give me Minecraft.
See, that's where I thought Evan was going.
Well, I just would have loved to have had both, honestly. It would have been one or the other. Yep.
I wasn't worried about Caleb taking it. Caleb was never going to take that. But no. I was concerned that you might sneak up and try to take it. Okay. For this one, this is more of a heart pick. I'm going to be honest. This is more of a heart pick. All right? Give me NCAA 14 football.
Wow. Yeah.
Give me NCAA 14 football. I play that to this day. Now, maybe it's because they stopped making it. Could be it. But maybe it's not. Maybe it's that good of a game. It's a great game. You can build a dynasty. I mean, I've played it for, 10 years now, and I can't get enough. I come back to it all the time. So, it's a great game.
Totally agree. I don't know about you guys, but I'm pumped for the new college football video game.
You won't get me off that. You will not get me off that. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, employers everywhere are going to be screaming and punching the air on that day.
That's a good point.
So, all right, my second round pick here. Honestly, this just feels like a second round pick, which is why I'm going to take it. I'm not really concerned that you all would potentially take it before it gets back to me, but I just feel like it deserves a second round pick. Give me Super Smash Bros.
Big Mario guy.
Yeah, big Mario guy.
Well, but honestly, like Mario is only a small portion of what Super Smash Bros. Is.
Sure, that's a good point.
And this is the game where you could truly get like everybody that's present involved in a game, and you get in a rowdy college dorm or college apartment with 8 or 10 guys all going at it on the Super Smash Bros. Like you talk about a good time. So I had some really good times playing Super Smash Bros. Shout out Pitt, who is my character of choice. Pitt is already taken. I will go with Kirby.
Wow.
Fair list.
You can have Super Smash Bros. I've never figured that game out. I've never done anything other than smash buttons as hard as I possibly can, all at the same time.
Sometimes you win, though.
Nah, not against him. Nah, I've never won a single game of Smash Bros. In my life. You can have it.
Okay.
All right. Y'all are just leaving me all the modern games, aren't you? Like, I just get my pick of the litter of everything.
Considering this is an all-time list,
Sure. Okay. Second pick. Original Modern Warfare 2 Call of Duty.
That's a good pick, yeah.
Count it. So just to recap, you've given me Fortnite and Modern Warfare 2.
We didn't give
you
it to
you. You took Fortnite.
Okay.
You took it.
Okay.
You had the first pick.
Fair enough. I took Fortnite, and you gave me Modern Warfare 2. That's fine. Third round.
Good pick.
Third round. Give me Rocket League.
That's gonna do well.
You talk about a game that you can just get lost in and play for hours. That's Rocket League right there. You get on a little.
They haven't tried to mess with what they got either.
They haven't. You get on a little bit of a ranked grind. I mean, there's nothing better, man. Just getting on a ranked grind with two of your buddies. Actually, the 2v2s with three of your buddies is one of the most fun things I've ever had in gaming. It really is. It's so fun.
Special. It's a special place. It's a good pick.
Sorry, I missed that. What did we take?
Rocket League.
Rocket League.
I got you. Yeah, that's a good pick. So we already established that we weren't going to take like alternate years of like a game. Like I wouldn't be able to take another year of NCAA. Right.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Sweet.
So here's the only thing that I'll say about this. I would be okay with like such a game as like Call of Duty if you wanted to go back to the well of Call of Duty, but not like
I agree with
NCAA.
That.
Yeah. Okay.
I totally agree with that.
We're good. Okay.
So with that in mind, for my third round pick, I am going to take FIFA.
That's a good pick.
FIFA soccer.
I love that pick actually.
Are you taking World Cup or are you just taking FIFA?
Well, I tell you what, I was gonna give World Cup a shout out, and specifically the World Cup that Spain won. What was that? 2010.
Yep.
That there was a game, a FIFA game for the Wii that was like 2010 World Cup. That game was electric. Anyway, I feel like the FIFA video games, they're pretty much the same every year, but it is a fun game, especially like you said, getting on a co-op or a like build your own team, or even getting a team of like 8 guys together and playing a campaign on FIFA is really fun gaming experience.
Yep.
So
yeah,
there you go.
I argue FIFA is the best sports gaming experience you can have.
So it's a fair argument. That's for sure.
I would say it's second behind NCAA football, but I agree with you in like the rest of the sports.
Makes sense to me. All right. Seems that I am up. So we're gonna go. You went FIFA. For this one, I don't know if y'all were into this. This is a little bit of a question mark. I don't know. This could have fallen a little farther, but to me, it is such a fun game. And they made quite a few of them, but specifically, I'll pick one just to pick it. Pokemon Fire Red. Pokemon Fire Red. I don't know if y'all were Pokemon people, but I loved Pokemon. I bought them basically year after year, the different versions. They added a few here and there, but love me some Pokemon. So I don't know if y'all are into that. It doesn't seem so.
I don't mind it. No, I mean, the Pokemon is one of the most popular games of all time. I don't mind it one bit taking it.
Yeah. Evan, you didn't seem to like it too well. What do you think?
Well, unfortunately, my network just went out, so that's probably why I didn't
Fair enough.
give any kind of reaction. Never was a Pokemon player
Okay.
myself, so I can't really speak to that, but I'll respect it. I know a
Fair.
lot of people were.
Fair enough. And then on the wraparound, basically not necessarily piggybacking off of Caleb's pick, but it's Call of Duty Black Ops. Call of Duty Black Ops.
The original?
The zombies. Yes, of course.
Wow.
Black Ops 1 right after MW2, in between the MW2 MW3. I mean the zombies on that game, like I loved zombies for World at War, but that game really took me for a ride on the zombies grind. I mean, it was incredible. And that was right around the time, you get home, eat your chicken nuggets, and then see if your buddies were online and grind the crap out of it for the next 6 hours. And it was just great. It was good times. Good times.
Those 3 years were prime Call of Duty, and that just happened to be our like 7th grade year.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It just happened to line up perfectly. But man,
it's awesome.
Those were some special years.
Special.
All right, back to me. I feel like I'm giving myself away with a lot of my picks here. I didn't really grow up on the gaming consoles. Like when you guys were playing Black Ops and the original Modern Warfare 2, like I just didn't have a gaming system at that point. But what I did have was a Wii, and I played the Wii quite a bit.
Are you going to do this? Are you going to do this?
With my 4th round pick here, I'm just going to go with a surefire of a game.
You're going to do it.
There
sure.
is. And I'm going to take Wii Sports.
No, I knew you were going to do it. Honestly, that is a great pick. I guarantee that the majority of our listeners have played Wii Sports at one point or another.
That's true.
I guarantee it.
Are we doing Wii Sports or Wii Sports Resort?
Oh,
well,
stop.
I thought long and hard about that, actually.
Yeah.
But it's got to be the original Wii Sports.
Okay.
Of course. Come on.
And let me tell you, there's no more daunting of a feeling than when you get your skill level up to a high enough rank in tennis to where you have to play mat. It's just over for you.
Yeah.
Hope you had fun.
Yep.
All right.
That's a good pick, Evan. I like that.
Yeah. I respect it as well. I feel like I got to get something Mario on my list. So we're going to go Mario, and we're just going to go, I think it's just called Super Mario, where you have the challenge, you'll do a challenge and get to the end, and then you make it to the next spot on the map.
Are we talking Super Mario Bros?
Yeah, we're talking Super Mario Bros is exactly what we're talking about. That game is a lot of fun. Where you got turtle shells flying at you, and you got to jump over the little mushrooms or whatever, get to the end, and you have certain checkpoints and stuff. Man, that's fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for a second I thought you were talking about, since you mentioned earlier the Nintendo 64, Super Mario on the Nintendo 64, where you have to collect all 150 stars and rescue Peach from Bowser or whatever. That's what I thought.
He's talking Super Mario Bros.
Super Mario Bros.
Yeah, Super Mario Bros.
And you want to talk about kind of an open world game before open world games were really a thing?
Roughly.
Yeah, I like it. All right, and then we're gonna go way back for my last pick.
No.
In the 5-hole.
Don't you dare.
We're gonna go way back.
This is what I wanted to take. No.
Don't
you dare.
We're not on the same wavelength. You'll still have whatever you want. Give me Tetris in the 5-hole.
No, that's what I was talking about.
Give me Tetris.
That's not what I was talking about.
Give me Tetris.
Oh no, I'm thrilled. Good pick though. Yeah, Tetris is a good game.
Thank you.
But it is not. It is not the best retro game.
Pac-Man?
The best retro game is going to be Pac-Man.
Yeah, it's a good game.
We're taking Pac-Man.
walking into like the I think it was my dentist's office that had a Pac-Man game just over in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't mind one bit. Most people hated going to the dentist. I didn't mind it at all.
Uh-huh.
Sure did.
Yep.
Great game. Great game.
You know what? You know what's really cool nowadays is they have a lot of these like retro arcades that you can go to, and you can pay like a $10 cover or whatever, and then they've just got all kinds of retro games and pinball machines that you can just play like unlimited with a $10 cover, and you can get like
big time
drinks and food and stuff. But I mean, those retro games, man, are still fun to this day.
Absolutely. I got a couple that I thought would have gotten mentioned, and I'm really fighting between two. Okay, I can't do the. I was gonna say Madden, specifically 04, but I'm not gonna go with that because I already have NCAA football. But Madden 04 was basically the one with Mike Vick on the cover in the Atlanta Falcons uniform. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. You just had to be there. But what game I am going to go with, and it is a little bit of a retro, not exactly as old as what Mr. Melvin went to, but I'll tell you what, man, I loved the Sonic games. The Sonic games were so fun. Sonic the Hedgehog, because then it became like not only the 2D, then it became a 3D map as well after that. And that I love the Sonic the Hedgehog game. So I think that was the first-ish one, so I'll say Sonic the Hedgehog.
I'm so surprised, Devin, that 2K did not make it on your list.
I am as well.
It's tough. It really is. If I had to pick out one singular 2K, it would probably either be 2K12 or maybe 2K14. Those would probably be my top two. I do love me some 2K, but they've just fallen off so far that it's not even on my radar anymore. It's sad.
2K,
it's sad. I put a lot of hours on it.
2K14 have LeBron on the Heat on the cover.
I believe that was 2K13. I believe
okay.
2K14 was Kobe, if I'm not mistaken.
I see.
But I could be mistaken. You might be right. It was around that time. 2K12 was Jordan though. I know that one.
I have a favorite 2K game, and it is 2K07. And the team that I always played with, just forever and ever, was the Denver Nuggets, who had Carmelo Anthony and Allen Iverson.
Pretty good team.
Fun team.
Kenyon Martin was on that team.
Antoine Jameson, I believe, right? Or was he not there yet? He may not have been there.
I don't recall him. Marcus Camby. At center. Pretty sure Chauncey,
blue jerseys.
Chauncey Phillips was on the bench.
Yeah, that's a good team. Good team. He was old and decrepit at that time, Evan.
Sure.
Wow.
I'll tell you what, boys. I think we had a heck of a draft. I think we didn't have any serious omissions. If I do say so myself, I thought that was a pretty balanced draft. We'll have to see what the comments say.
Yeah, leave us a comment. Let us know who you thought won the video games draft, and just let us know what you thought of the podcast. That is going to wrap it up for us tonight. But hey, we appreciate you listening. This has been the Talking Ball podcast. All we can really do is talk ball, and then you decide for yourself what you think after that. So, any closing thoughts, fellas?
Shout out to Heinz for sponsoring the pod.
Shout out Post-it Notes. Always love Post-it Notes.
Yep. We appreciate y'all. Like and subscribe. Comment. Leave us a 5-star review if you like us. Tell all your friends about us. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.